All right, time for Wallet Wednesday. Now, ready or not, federal student loan forgiveness is coming to an end October 1st. That's just 4 days away. I am in the camp of not ready.
Yeah, that means that many will need to make their student loan payments for the very first time starting next week. And that's why experts say now is the time to make a plan for all that. Joining us in studio to walk us through what borrowers need to know to pay off their debt while staying financially stable, Samantha Paulo with Ferguson Wellman Capital Management. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Did the Department of Education start sending out the payment statements yet?
Yes. So we had 3 years where millions of people did not have to make any student loans, but starting September 1st, that's changed. Interest has started accruing, and loan servicers should be sending out payment statements to all those borrowers. And folks that do have loans outstanding need to keep in mind that there are millions of people right now trying to figure out how to restart their payments.
Yeah, so I'm one of them. So with that said, what should people like me be doing if they do still owe? What's that first call they should make? Maybe that first check online? Where should we go?
So first of all, don't panic, but make a plan.
Okay.
A lot of people might be hearing for the first time that these payments are due. They've gotten used to the idea that they're not paying. You should have gotten that loan servicer statement, but if you haven't, one thing to know is that loan servicers changed during the pandemic. About 40% of them moved to a new loan servicer, so they might not have your information. You need to make sure that you know who your loan servicer is, that you know how much you owe, when to make those payments, and don't call. There's so many people calling, you'll be stuck on the phone on hold. Use the online tools. So you can go to studentaid.gov. They have a loan servicer lookup tool where you can figure out who is your loan servicer and get that information so you can make your plan.
Oh, great advice.
You know, this is all happening at a time when a lot of consumers are really getting hit by inflation. Costs are going up for pretty much everything. So now that these payments are kicking back in, what if you have a hard time paying?
That's right. It can be a big adjustment, especially after 3 years of not having to make any payments, and right now when inflation is up and people's cash flow is a little constrained. If you have crunched the numbers in your budget and you can't make your payment, there are repayment plans that are specifically designed to link your payment to your income and ensure that those payments are affordable and fit within a reasonable budget. One that you might have heard of is called SAVE. It stands for Saving on a Valuable Education. It's a new plan, and it's the payment per month is a % of your income, and as long as you make that payment on time, any unpaid accrued interest for that month is waived. So it avoids this historical problem we've had of loan balances inflating due to unpaid accrued interest, which can be good for folks who have some cash constraints or maybe graduates who are starting out for the first time.
Makes a lot of sense. Any other programs that can help out outside of SAVE, or is that kind of the go-to one?
Actually, there are quite a few repayment options. Okay. SAVE is just one. There are other income-driven repayment plans, and there are different methods of repayment. So the standard plan is you pay over 10 years. You can do an extended term payment that goes over a longer period of time, brings that payment down, but know that if you do that, you are paying more interest over the life of that loan because you're paying for a longer time. There's also graduated payment plans where you start low and then every couple of years the payment increases, the theory being that hopefully you're earning more and you can afford to make those payments. The best way to evaluate all of those repayment plans, again, is to go online, studentaid.gov. They have a great loan simulator tool where you just put in a little bit of information about your situation and your loan, and you can explore all of the repayment plans and figure out which one is right for you with your budget and your goals.
Helpful.
Yeah, what are the deadlines here? The repayments start October 1st. When do you have to have your loans paid off?
Well, there's 3 key deadlines. September 1st was when accrued interest started. October 1st, or the month of October, is when your first payments are due. And what you might have been hearing about is a 12-month on-ramp program, which is actually great. The government recognized that this could be an adjustment period, and folks might miss those first payments. They might be learning about this today for the first time. And there's a chance that they'd miss those payments and have some dings on their credit record. So this on-ramp 12-month program ensures that those loan servicers don't report late payments. So you have 12 months to figure it out before you have any dings on your credit record. But during that 12-month, don't make the mistake of thinking that interest isn't accruing. So as soon as you can get started, get started.
Yeah, good reminder. Great information. Yes, for all of you in the same boat as me, the time is now. It has begun. All right, Samantha, appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure.
All right. And again, for more financial advice and money management tips, check out our previous Wallet Wednesday segments on coin.com and click on AM Extra. All right, coming up on 7.